Now here's a recommendation we make quite a bit. We have older floor joists that are connected just via fasteners. They do not have any kind of joist hanger, and they're not resting on any kind of ledger. This is an older home, and this is just how they framed out floor joist at that time. Now these ones here don't span that big of a distance. They connect here and they meet up with our center line right here. So not a huge concern. We'd like to see joist hangers added, of course. Another place where we find this happening is over on the fireplace. We will find joist hangers here, and these ones will span a much longer distance. This one in particular, we're starting to see some separation between the two framing members. If this gets too far, this entire framing member could come apart and come down, and we wouldn't want that. So we would definitely want a joist hanger here to keep these two floor framing members connected. Now, putting in joist hangers isn't that incredibly difficult. You do need to know what you're doing, and you definitely need to understand that you're dealing with very old growth, very hard timber. This is not going to be like nailing into new growth soft lumber that you used when you built your deck or when you put an addition onto your house. This is hard stuff. It'll wear you out for sure. So it can absolutely be done, should be done, especially when we have separation between the two members. But you might want to hire someone to do it because that job can be pretty labor intensive. Again, how concerned we are about it depends upon if we're seeing any separation like we are here, and then how long the span is, so that we know how much weight is actually being carried by those fasteners. We have a short span here, not a whole lot of weight being carried by these fasteners, so not as much of an immediate concern as to installing joist hangers. As opposed to the other side, we've got a very long span. There's a lot of weight on that flooring framing member, which means there's a lot of weight being transferred to that fastener, which means that it could fail that much quicker. And we're seeing that. We're seeing the separation as they pull away. So very common problem in a 100-year-old home. We see it on almost every 100-year-old home that we go into, even homes built up to the 1930s, 1940s, until joist hangers were and ledger boards were commonly used in the basement. So keep an eye on it, get it fixed, and get it inspected.